Om Shakti. One may own any form of wealth or Lakshmi, but still one has to possess the wealth of courage called Dhairya Lakshmi. Amma's Oracle.
Om Shakti. I'm Dr. Rethika Ravi and I live in Melbourne, Australia. On the 25th of April this year, my husband Kartik met with a very nasty accident. He was rushed to the Royal Melbourne Hospital here pretty much straight away and had to undergo an emergency procedure that very night. At around 4:30 a.m. on 26th April in the morning, when I went to see him in the ICU with permission, his entire abdominal area was opened. He was in the ICU on the ventilator. I have never seen him like that, and that gave me the biggest shock of my life. We've been married for 17 years. I couldn't think of anything. I didn't know what to do. The only thought that went through my mind at that point in time was this person has to come back into our lives. And I always carry Amma's photo in my mobile, inside the pouch. It's been there, since the time I became Amma's devotee. So I pulled out that photo and I kept it next to him on the pillow, and I told Amma that Amma, you need to bring him back. You need to look after this. You need to bail me out of this situation. That is all I prayed, and I kept the photo, and I had to come back home because I've got elderly parents and also a 5.5-year-old girl to look after, my daughter. Things didn't go very well after that. He had to undergo 6 surgeries. He was there in the hospital for 40 days. And out of the 40 days, 22 days he was on the ventilator. And, there were about 4 or 5 times when the doctors would call me up and say he's sinking, he may not pull through. And I didn't know what to do. In between he developed COVID, he ended up with pneumonia. All that I could do was I would go to the hospital pretty much every day, sit there and read some of the shlokams from Mandiranul. I used to put Amma's kumkum on his forehead, say the Moola Mandram, because I believed that he could still hear and it would go to the subconscious mind. And I would come back, and as a family, we would pray to Amma every day. On June 2nd, we brought him back home. Even the doctors are not able to believe that he was able to come back alive. This is a real miracle. I think this is what you call a miracle in life. This is definitely a rebirth for my husband. After all that he went through, in fact, after he was extubated out of the ventilator, he even lost his memory for 3 days. He could not remember pretty much anything. In medical terms, they call it a brain fog. It took him nearly a week to get back his memories. And every day I used to pray to Amma that, please make him get back all the memories. Otherwise, I can't even describe in words how our life would have become. Today, he is okay. He has started going to work. He is able to drive. He is getting back to normal. This entire incident, Amma, according to me, it is only because of Bangaruamma and Adiparashakti that he is back alive. He is with us today, because medically, at various situations, the doctors had given up. In fact, one amazing thing that happened was, for every surgery of his, the doctor or the nurse would take that photo with them inside the surgical room, because I had made a special request. Generally, here they don't do such things. But they were very kind enough to do something like that. And they had actually stuck the photo inside his room on the drips stand, where the IV fluids are given. On that stand, they had stuck the photo. So this clearly shows that if we believe, if we pray with a true heart, Amma will never give up on us, and she will always be there to protect us, to support us and guide us. I'd like to say a big, big, big thank you to Amma, because as a devotee, that is all I can say. And we will always continue to be Amma's devotees for the rest of our lives. Thank you so much. Om Shakti.
அம்மாவை நினை மனமே மேல்மருவூர் அம்மாவை நினை மனமே.
Please like, share, and subscribe to the Bangaru Amma Global YouTube channel for more inspiring and uplifting videos like this one.